thousands of years before Achilles, before Rome, before even the Bible. Humanity carved a story into clay tablets. A story about a king who fought monsters, rejected a goddess, killed the bull of heaven, and eventually discovered something horrifying. Even the greatest heroes cannot escape death. In the ancient city of Uruk, there ruled a king named Gilgamesh. He was said to be 2/3 divine and 1/3 human, stronger than every man around him, a builder of cities, a conqueror, a tyrant. The people of Uruk feared him. He exhausted them with endless labor, forced his will upon the city, and ruled like a man who believed power placed him above humanity itself. So the people prayed to the gods for relief. The gods answered by creating another man. His name was Enkidu. He lived in the wilderness beside beasts. He drank from rivers, ran through forests, a man untouched by civilization. But eventually, Enkidu was brought into the human world. And when he entered Uruk, he challenged Gilgamesh himself. The two fought with enormous violence. Walls cracked. Crowds watched in terror. But neither could defeat the other. And somehow, the battle transformed into friendship. For the first time, Gilgamesh found an equal. Together, the two heroes sought glory. Beyond the lands of men stood the cedar forest, a sacred place guarded by a terrifying being named Humbaba. Humbaba was no ordinary monster. He was placed there by the gods themselves, a guardian whose roar was said to be like a flood. Even Enkidu feared him. But Gilgamesh refused to turn back. The two entered the forest and confronted the guardian. Humbaba begged for mercy. But Gilgamesh hesitated only briefly. Together, the heroes killed him. And in doing so, they crossed a line. They had defied the will of the gods. Gilgamesh returned to Uruk victorious. His fame spread across the land. And then the goddess Ishtar herself approached him. She offered him love, power, and divine favor. But Gilgamesh rejected her, publicly, brutally. He reminded her of every mortal lover she had destroyed, every man she had abandoned, every life ruined by her desire. The goddess was humiliated, and gods do not forgive humiliation easily. In rage, Ishtar demanded revenge. She asked the heavens to unleash the bull of heaven upon Uruk. The creature brought destruction across the city. The earth split open beneath its steps. Men died instantly. But once again, Gilgamesh and Enkidu fought side by side. Together, they killed the bull of heaven itself. Humanity had challenged heaven directly. The gods finally decided the heroes had gone too far. One of them had to die, and the punishment fell upon Enkidu. He became sick. Day after day, his strength disappeared. And eventually, he died beside his friend. Gilgamesh was devastated, not simply because he lost a friend, but because for the first time, he understood his own fate. If Enkidu could die, then so could he. The mighty king of Uruk suddenly saw death everywhere, in rivers, in dust, in silence. The conqueror who once challenged monsters now feared the one enemy no man had ever defeated. Gilgamesh abandoned his throne and wandered the world searching for immortality. He crossed impossible distances, passed through darkness, reached the edge of the world itself. There he met a survivor of a great flood, a man granted eternal life by the gods. Gilgamesh begged to learn the secret, but in the end, he failed. Even when he briefly obtained a plant capable of restoring youth, it was stolen from him by a serpent while he slept. And so Gilgamesh returned to Uruk, not immortal, not victorious over death, just human. The oldest surviving epic in history ends not with triumph, but with acceptance. Empires fall, heroes die, even kings disappear. And yet, thousands of years later, humanity still remembers the name Gilgamesh.